Howdy, I'm Toothless, and I felt like I needed to stand up for myself. This is a video of me standing up for myself. If I'm being honest, I really don't have any screenshots of most that happened. A lot of it wasn't VCs, but I do have screenshots of Lou acknowledging certain things. Here's my story. Everyone knows about the Lumistarbun situation. I've been involved for a very, very long time. First time me and Lou, the first time I dared interact with Lou was for a very biased interview. I know I posted it on a throwaway account. I, at one point, did just delete the video. Before that, though, I did start to develop feelings. Like when you're at school, watching that kid across the classroom, that kind of feeling. I don't have screenshots of back then, only because I did delete Instagram due to some drama happening around life. Continuing, as my crush continued to get worse, I had to break up with my ex. That was when everything just seemed to screw up. Without anyone to stop me or talk to me, I started a vent in public servers. The well-known vent? That was my first public vent about my love for Lou. The screenshot is shown in the Google Doc. Please check that out. It's my script, so you can read it along if you're deaf or anything. Yeah. This screenshot was in Matt's old server. My crush had been happening for a little while before that, even during that well-known interview. I don't fully remember how long, but I always estimate it to be about 2 months before that. Do take note that I made the vent in June. Lou did acknowledge it, though. As you can tell from this mere screenshot alone, this does debunk the "it was only 2 weeks" thing from Lou. This was in July. This meant that Lou, like the liar they are, did in fact lie about this. Continuing on though, Lou's next suicide incident completely broke me. I was so worried about their well-being, I spam called them on that day. And I just realized that they faked suicide after I talked to them about this. About 8 hours later. Ouch. But I deeply cared about them. I did have messages there, but I deleted all my messages I did send Lou after my whole incident. So I honestly don't even remember what I said. Over the following months, me and Lou never really talked. I did try to message them, but I eventually gave up and watched everything from afar, until I joined their Discord server. I don't remember when it was made, I just know it was the server before their current one. So, let's talk about the server and my actions. I did flirt with Lou. After finally getting to talk to them, I was really excitable and I didn't even realize what I was doing. I should have thought in full about Lou and their feelings in full and ensured they were fully comfortable. They never said that they were, so I just continued to flirt. Lou spoke about it in private VCs with Dolly and Sheepu, never directly to me. When I was asked to, I did tone it down a lot. A few did slip only because it was fully set up and I just couldn't help myself. I do acknowledge this mistake, though. I do sincerely apologize to anyone I did make uncomfortable at the time. Now, moving on to the next things. Lou did send me lewd or inappropriate photos on Snapchat. I have a screenshot, not of them sending it, but when I sent something in reply, I hurt my hip trying to do a pose that I thought they would find appealing. They can't lie and say that this never happened, because I at least have screenshot evidence of me sending something back. This screenshot proves that on September 15th, me and Lou exchanged rather sexual pictures, and they sent it first. In a public VC, they spoke about a kitty lock outfit. Do not look it up, as it's inappropriate. This then resulted in me talking about it in the I do remember correctly, I did ask about the outfit. I don't remember the full exchange. I just know that the next day it resulted in me getting further excited and wanting to flirt with them more. This was when they sent the pictures. I'm sorry that my script is a little jumbled. I'm really scared to make this. Lou drew my character holding onto theirs. I loved the drawing, but as you can see now, I have grown to hate it. I hate the character, not as well, if I'm being honest. That's a mess up in my script. It's meant to say as well. I'm so sorry. If I'm being honest, moving on from that, Lou's response about this art made me think maybe they wanted a relationship with me. As you can see, just that chuckle they typed made me smile, and I really hoped that they were interested. Before that as well, I got somewhat protective of Lou. They were talking to an ex, so this was a conversation we had. Who are you talking to? Not to seem like protective, but I'm worried. My ex and his friend. It's all good, we are friends. So it's not a bad one? Nope. Okay, I'm glad he isn't bad. Be back soon, okay? Mwah. Yes, heart. This was all fine and dandy. I was happy. I tried to talk to them a lot, and I felt like I had a chance. Then it all crumpled down. I started to date Dainty, I think that's the name, again. I was shocked. I didn't fully know how to respond, so I just shut down again. Then it clicked. I was led on completely by Lou. Lou didn't love me back, and they never really told me. I wanted to make sure of this, so I asked. Hey, you okay? Yeah, don't worry about it. Glad you're happy. No, what's wrong? I'm alright. You don't gotta worry about this silly boy. No, talk to me. Lou, trust me when I say it's all good. I really don't think I can express this one. Do it. Do you have any sort of feelings for me beyond friendship? No. Alright, thank you. That's all I needed to say. I got really sad. I vented in their server, which is why they asked if I was okay. After being let on, I just got pissed off. 6 months I crushed on them, only to get this in response. I defended every action they made, and I did everything I could to try to help. And this was it? This was the last time I spoke to Lou. I wanted to get my story out there. I talked to someone, and with some evidence of their self-harm, my story got out there for the first time. I don't have a screenshot of the tweet, but I remember it. Lou said something along the lines of, imagine exposing someone because they started dating someone else, or something like that. That wasn't my reason. Lou, I know you'll be watching this. I want you to apologize to me. I do apologize for the flirting, but I want you to apologize for lying about me. Please tweet this. I don't want you directly contacting me, even though I don't like using Twitter as much. I'll see it. Trust me. Now, here's why I call myself a victim. Lou led me on. The person who I am expressing a mild interest in is now facing this. I have to make people promise to text me the next day. If I talk to someone about self-harm or cuts, I have to try not to cry. If someone fakes suicide, that's not Lou. I genuinely have yelled at them. I have to make people promise that my sexual jokes and flirting is okay with them. Lou kinda destroyed things about my personality everyone loved. This is my story, though. Kinda choppy, I know. But I know it's good enough. Before people say, Lindsay, you're lying. You don't have screenshots of the snap of these days, blah, blah, blah. Why would I screenshot someone's private pictures they trust me with? And how can I screenshot stuff that happened in a BC? But yeah, thanks for taking time out of your day to hear me out. Lou, clock will be ticking. If I'm being honest, I know you're not going to do it. You're likely going to try and lie to your way out of this, or make a tweet saying, "Guys, OMG, Toothless is lying about me on YouTube and trying to get people to gang up on me and harass me." No, I'm not. Don't harass Lou to apologize to me. I just want it known that I was being let on. Thanks again for hearing me out. I wanted to get this out there. I wanted people to know.